All right, guys, I'm going to show you how to create your graphs for your portfolio. You want to open the cheese production portfolio outline and scroll down till you see the data section. The data section has three figures. One of them, you're just going to copy this one and paste it into your portfolio and fill in the data that's on this link. Okay, and if you click on this link here, Milk Curdling Data 2018, it opens up the data that the class got. So you can see here that you've got the group data that I recorded for you guys yesterday. So you have all the trials here, and then you have what each group got for each trial. I already calculated the average for you, so you didn't have to do that. So the average, for example, for buttermilk was 491. The average for the whey was 1.9 milliliters, and the volume of curds was 5.3 milliliters. So you can see that I calculated the average for you guys. For buttermilk, we had 4 trials. For Renin, we had 5 trials. For the chymosin, we had 7 trials. I forgot to type that in. And for the milk, we had 6 trials. And you can see I did the average for each of these. And you only have to graph the averages. So you don't have to graph all of this data. And I also did another step for you, and I created the average data. So this graph you need to actually, this is the data you need to include in your portfolio. If you look here, you're going to copy those numbers here as the averages. Okay. So your next step is that you have got to create your own graph. So you need to open your own sheet. So you're going to go to your Google Drive and click New, and you're going to click on Google Sheets. Okay, and then you'll end up having a sheet that'll open like this, and you can title it Curdling Data, whatever you want to title it. Okay, so now you have your own blank sheet in your Google Drive. You can go back to the data, and I also created a template for you to copy. So you just take this and you do Control-C to copy it, and you just paste it into your own document. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do the average time to curdling graph, and you'll have to create, you can follow the same steps to create the average volume of cheese curds. So we need the data points here. So if we go back to the graph of the average data, we want this data here, the average time to curdling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and just go Control-C to copy it. And then I'm going to paste it into this, your own sheet that you've created. So now you've got the data. So this is the first graph you have to create. If we go back to the portfolio, you can see that this is figure 2, the graph of the average time it took for the curds. Okay, and so what you're going to then do is select the data that you want to graph. You're going to click here and then click on this insert chart. Okay, and it will very quickly make a graph. This is a very beautiful graph. So there's a couple things you need to do to this graph before you can use it. You know that your axis is labeled. It's labeled here. You've got all 4 of the different curdling agents here, and you've got a title to the graph. This key is unnecessary because all of these things are showing the same thing. So let's get rid of that. So the way you can do that is click on Customize, and you can click on Legend and click on here and go None. And notice how it just disappeared. Okay. The other thing we need to fix is there's no numbers attached here because it's kind of hard to tell exactly how much the chymosin and renin, how long they took to curdle. And these are actually slightly different. So you want to click on Series, and then where it says Data Labels, you click there. And notice that the data then appears. Okay, so now you've got your graph. Now what you just need to do is select the graph, click Control-Copy, Control-C, and then go back to your portfolio, and you just need to paste it into your portfolio. I already have an example graph here for you under figure 2. I'm just going to paste it under figure 3, but it really goes under figure 2. And then you just go Control-V, and you can go paste it unlinked, and boom, your graph appears. And that's it. Now it's your turn to go ahead and create your graph.